Hi, everybody. Welcome to Unapologetic Radio, where I share my thoughts and opinions on things that are happening. Please remember that. If you do not like my show, please move on. If you like my show, hit the like button, subscribe so that you will receive the notifications of any new shows. And if you like my show and would like to support, my Cash App is in the description. Now, guys, February is Black History Month. And this month is important because we are supposed to be celebrating Black History Month. But this month, I am going to talk a lot about where Black people in general are going wrong or what I see has went wrong. I want to and I am going to tell you my views and how I see them. Remember, people, this is freedom of speech. Remember, we are entitled by law to our own opinions. Well, we can agree to disagree, and that is okay. I am only interested in people who can relate in some way. You know, the endless war on the police departments have discouraged good people from joining the force and becoming police officers, leaving the public to have to deal with the angry assholes, the ones that is not the first choice, the angry, ugly rejects is what I'm going to call them. These are the leftovers that the public has to deal with, and it's bad, guys. It is really bad. If these 5+ now angry, ugly rejects had gone through military training, they'd probably be claiming PTSD through all of this, especially the Black men. They have become pros at lying and manipulating. Above all else, it seems as that they hate has grown. And I'm talking about the men. Men, the guys who look like them, especially these 5 officers, what was part of an elite unit called Scorpion Unit, which was and has been permanently deactivated. Scorpions are predatory. They have 8 legs and they are especially recognized by a pair of grasping pinchers and a narrow segmented tail, often carried in a charismatic forward curve over the back and always ending with a stinger. Evolutionary history of scorpions goes back to 435 million years. The venomous sting is used for offense and defense. Scorpion venoms serves to kill or paralyze prey rapidly. Sounds like this incident, doesn't it? See, there is a power in words, and from as far back as I can take us, we believe we become our names, and theirs was Scorpion. Y'all, hit the like button and subscribe, and I appreciate all the support. My Cash App is below. Thank you in advance. Okay, so one more police officer has been relieved of duty. His name is Preston Hemphill. MPD announced his termination Friday, nearly a month after Nichols was beaten. The department said Hemphill violated policies including personal conduct, truthfulness, compliance with taser regulations, compliance with uniformed regulations, and a policy governing inventory and recovered property. And the Memphis Fire Department has terminated 3 employees. Excuse me if I said their names wrong. Jamichael Sandridge and Robert Long, as well as one being a Black woman by the name of Lieutenant Michelle Whittaker since the assault. People, do you see how real the hate and the danger of playing follow the leader, which is the hood mentality? Remember, what I have said before, the hood loves no one, and it will take your life in a second, nowadays in a heartbeat. The Memphis police report allegedly painted a picture of the traffic stop of Tyre Nichols was violated and aggressive, and states that he tried to grab an officer's gun, allegations that were contradicted by multiple videos released by authorities. The report also did not mention that officers kicked and punched repeatedly, actions that can be seen on video Memphis released last week. The report also indicated that he was driving fast and the car was headed into oncoming traffic. A detective asked Nicholas to get out of the vehicle, according to the report, but he was uncooperative. Suspect Tyre Nichols was refused a lawful detention by a law enforcement officer, and he started to fight with detectives. Detectives noticed that the suspect, Tyre Nichols, was sweating profusely and irate, which the report said. Detectives gave verbal commands to stop resisting, and then the suspect, Tyre Nichols, grabbed for Detective Martin's gun. The officer sprayed Nichols with an irritant, and another officer used a stun gun, which struck Nichols in the torso but had no effect. Nichols pulled the stun gun probes out and began running. Officers caught up with Nichols, who remained uncooperative and aggressive, the report says. He began acting resisting by pulling deputies' belts and grabbing Officer Smith by the vest. He was given multiple commands to stop resisting, which he ignored. The report said chemical agent was deployed again, and it was ineffective. Detective Mills deployed his department issued apps baton while giving verbal commands to stop resisting. They gave Tyre 71 orders within 13 minutes. Who the fuck? Come on now. After getting beat like a piñata, the mental to really understand in real time with the amount of speed that the officers wanted him to have would not have worked physically for him. They struck him several times in the right arm, attempting to get the suspect, Tyre Nichols, to comply. I'm going to need y'all to hit the like button. Now, the report, which calls Nichols a suspect and Martin a detective, the victim, lists the offense as aggressive assault. Tyre was 6'3", 145 pounds, and had Crohn's disease. If you are not familiar with Crohn's disease, it's a type of inflammatory bowel disease. It causes swelling of the tissue, inflammation in your digestive tract, which can lead to abdominal pain, severe diarrhea, fatigue, weight loss, and malnutrition. Tyre worked second shift at FedEx with his stepfather and loved to skateboard. A rumor surfaced about a relationship between Tyre Nichols and the wife or girlfriend of one of the 5 Memphis police officers accused. According to his stepfather, my son was not messing around with one of the officer's wives, he told supporters outside his home in Memphis in video shared by Fox 13. That's just a rumor. Police tried to cover it up, Wells said. They're still trying to spread rumors about my son that are not true. Speaking at a prayer visual in Memphis Monday night, Rodney Wells sought to dispel the idea at the prayer visual outside his home in Memphis, just yards from where the 29-year-old stepson was beaten senseless earlier this month. The incident happened less than 2,000 feet from his parents' home. Ben and Haley was hired in August of 2020, Martin and Smith March of 2018, Mills March of 2017. Bond for Haley and Martin was set at $350,000, and the bond for Ben, Mills, and Smith was set at $250,000. Nichols spent 3 days in the hospital before succumbing to his injuries, and I am rooting for the death penalty for the 6 officers that was involved. Well, thank you guys for your support. If you would like to support my channel, my Cash App is in the description. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and tell your family, friends, and coworkers all about Unapologetic Radio. Until next time, please be blessed and please be safe.